Hey YouTube, it's Tayshawn Miller. Let's just jump right into the video. So I went live on my TikTok account today, and I asked my wonderful followers to tell me or ask me a few questions that they wanted me to answer on my YouTube channel. So we have 32 questions. Let's pray that we just get through all 32. All right, so the first one was asked by someone by the name of Janaya or Jania, and she wants to know what's my favorite color. My favorite color is green. I absolutely love green. Green, 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 green. I love green. It's my favorite color. All right, so the second question is asked by Kachora, and she wants to know, do I like when people rush me? No, I do not. I absolutely cannot stand it. As a matter of fact, when someone rushes me, it makes me actually just take my time and I go slower. It's done intentionally. Like, even if I'm in traffic and a car blows the horn at me, I intentionally would just slow down because don't rush me. All right, so the next question is by Slay Queen. She wants to know what made me start a TikTok account. So this is a good question. I actually didn't start my TikTok account. It was about maybe 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago. I was doing a client's hair. She was at the time, I want to say 7 years old, and she asked me, can she use my phone? And she downloaded TikTok on my phone and was like, you'll like this app, and it's been on there ever since. So that's how my TikTok account got started. All right, so this is by Nikki underscore Bianca. She wants to know, do you have a short temper? Actually, I don't. I'm very patient, and thanks be to God for that, because I used to have a really bad temper, but I don't have a bad temper anymore. So that's absolutely a blessing. All right, the next question is by Dan the Kid. What made you start a YouTube? So, it's a little personal. Okay, so years ago, I want to say about maybe 9 years ago, 8 years ago, I was seeing someone and they ended up getting incarcerated. And to keep me busy, I decided to start a YouTube channel because at the time I was really heavy into doing hair and things like that. I was making earrings, necklaces, a lot of DIY projects. So I ended up making a YouTube account for that purpose, to keep me busy while he was gone away. So that's that. All right. So the next question is by Stephanie. What inspires you every day to keep doing what you do? My family, my beautiful daughter, my beautiful mom, and then of course, I know that I actually give life to those in the world of social media. So that's what inspires me to keep going. All right, so the next question is by They Love Adam. When did you start doing ASMR? I started ASMR 2.5, almost 3 years ago. I was just playing around one day. I was like, I'm gonna go buy a microphone, just playing around, went live, and that's what started my ASMR. Like, my very first ASMR live was really, really crazy. It was insane. I remember people making fun of me, saying, what is this, and da 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 da, and this isn't ASMR, and da da da. But I just kept pushing through and ain't paid them no attention. All right, the next question is by Meganolia. Have you ever done a voiceover for any movies or any shows? I've done a voiceover for Hoover, vacuuming, and I think the actual the DIY stuff. I think that's it. All right. The next question is by somebody by the name of Buns. How many tattoos and what are the meanings? So I have over like 60 tattoos, like maybe 80, something like that. I can't really, I'll have to do an in-depth video on what they mean. It will literally take forever, and we're already almost at 5 minutes, and I still got a lot of questions. So I'm gonna have to come back. All right, this is by Sierra. What's my favorite video I made? So I'm assuming she's talking about on TikTok. One of my favorite videos that I made is actually a viral video still to this day with one of the personalities that I do, Shakayla, when I permed her hair. And people were like, she was saying my hair burning and things like that. So that was one of my favorite videos. All right, this is by Natalie. How and when did you become famous? Well, I was famous the day I was born. No, but seriously, I want to say, I don't know. I probably became famous when I started doing my voiceover videos with the mannequins. And then currently I'm very viral now for the girl who started. How about that? How about them apples? Yeah, that's me. I created that. So, yeah. All right, the next question is by the Science Kid. Do you have a man? Personal much. No, I don't. I am single. I've been single for over 8 years. All right. The next question is by Southern Belle Beauty. What is my favorite ASMR tool? Ooh, my favorite ASMR tool is this. My favorite. My absolute. I love this. Like, I use that all the time. I love that. All right. So, Enriquez, are you recognized when you go into public? All the time. All the time. I take pictures with people. I give them hugs. All the time. Like, there's not a time I go out the house and I'm not noticed. All the time. It's become very normal. All right. I Heart Them wants to know, what's your least favorite ASMR tool? It will be plucking negativity. I cannot stand doing that. So that's when you're like, I hate that. I cannot stand it. And when people ask me to do it, I refuse to because I can't stand it. All right. Pinky Cakes wants to know, how long have you had your beautiful relationship with God? Well, I was born into Christianity from out my mom's womb. So I've been a Christian all my life, but I didn't get my walk that I have now with Christ until, I want to say, when I got pregnant with my daughter, and I knew then that my life had to change. That was about 16 years ago. Of course, I fell plenty of times. I fell, like everybody falls. But, God doesn't care about us falling. What he cares about us is asking for forgiveness, getting up, and starting all over again. So that's what he actually cares about. All right. So the next question is by Arthur Roma. What is my most expensive tattoo? So this was all done at one time, this sleeve here. And it was supposed to be my most expensive, but he ended up only charging me $60 and he did everything. So, but this would have been a lot because everything is supposed to be individualized. This is an aquarium, so everything, since I'm a Pisces, it's an aquarium. This is a fish with, it's like a Finding Nemo fish or whatever, a seahorse, and coral reefs and things like that. So that was supposed to be it. All right, Netta wants to know, why did you turn to God? Because I had no one else to turn to. And when I say, y'all, oh my God, 10 minutes is almost up. It's going to have to be a part 2 to this. But I turned to God because so many things had happened to me, like in my childhood, that was causing me to have a lot of anger in my life. And that really wasn't it. It really wasn't it. I didn't like feeling like that. I hated feeling the way I felt. So I'm going to end this video now because it's at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. And make sure you come back for part 2. I'm going to go ahead and end it now. I'll see you guys in part 2.